Good morning, my magical readers, and happy November. Lots of things to be thankful for this month. I'm thankful that we have so many people that are participating in the Beehive Reading Challenge and in the Battle of the Books Reading Challenge. That's really exciting. I am going to change something for the Beehive Reading Challenge. When you read a Beehive book and you vote on it with one of these ballots, I want you to show me your ballot before you put it into the ballot box. So when you show me your ballots, then I will mark it off on your sheet and give you your prize. So just be sure to show me these before you put them in the ballot box. Also, if you haven't started Beehive Reading Challenge, it is not too late. We have through the end of March to read these books and get prizes. So if you're interested and you want to get started, just pick up one of these papers when you come to the library and grab a Beehive book and start reading. Also, with the Battle of the Books, I just want to remind everyone who is doing that, especially if you're planning on competing, to take your time in reading these books. It's not a race, and you don't want to rush through the books because then you won't remember the details of the books, and that is really important, especially for the competition. You want to try and remember as much as you can, and so you really want to take your time and soak in the information of the book and enjoy the story. So don't rush through and read too quick. Take your time. Also, when you're filling out your summary sheets, make sure to write as much detail as you can just to help trigger those memories of what you read. A lot of sheets are coming in with hardly any information at all, and that's not going to be helpful if you're planning on competing. So write down a lot of different details to help you remember. All right, last but not least, we got a new book in, and I know lots of people want to read this book, a new Raina Telgemeier book called Guts. I have 3 copies of this book, but I know there are more than 3 people that want to read this. So if you are interested in reading Guts, then come into the library during first recess, and I'll have you put your name on a list, and then I'll do a drawing to see who will be the first people to get to check this out, and then everybody else I'll put it on hold for you because I know there's lots of interest on this. All right, have a great week and happy reading. Also, congratulations to Mrs. Cutler's class who had great behavior in the library last week. A lot of classes have been featured on CBS News. If your class hasn't, let's make sure that you're following our library expectations, using your whisper voices, putting things back in the right place, tucking in your chairs, and getting books on the right shelf on the orange cart. Try doing all those things and maybe your class can be featured too.
walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Do 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 do. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me, ooh, ee, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me true. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me nice. And then the witch doctor, he gave me this advice. Ooh, ee, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. You can keep your love for me just like you were a miser. And all I needed was very smart. So I went out to find myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he told me the way to win your heart. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. 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 Ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Come on and ooh, ee, ah, ah. Ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ah, ah. Ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ah, ah. Ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ah, ah. Ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang.
Crept out of bed last night, and I saw the strangest sight. There in the darkness, what I saw just blew my mind. Under a cloak of black and a pointy bitch's hat, I saw a face that made a chill run down my spine. And she looked me in the eyes. She must have hypnotized me. 'Cause the next thing I remember, I was there, standing in her lair, watching as she stirred. And then she looked at me and she said these words. I knew it really bad in a long black room on my big black cat, spider legs and wolf and fur. Bring it to a boil and began to stir. Had poison ivy with a hemlock root and a pen in the color of a vampire suit. Guaranteed with your money back too, but be careful when you mess with witches brew. So I asked why she brought me here. She said, I only wanna help you, dear. You want somebody and you wish she wanted you. Well, I can make it sure. I've got the perfect cure. Just take my potion as you fall in love with you. One drop is all it takes, guaranteed to make her crazy in love. But ooh, careful what you use. Too much can be dangerous. I didn't care, I was ready for attraction. I knew it really bad in a long black room with my big black cat, spider legs and wolf and fur. Bring it to a boil and began to stir. Had poison ivy with a hemlock root and a pen in the color of a vampire suit. Guaranteed with your money back too, but be careful when you mess with witches brew.
What you wanna be for Halloween? A ghosty or a goblin or the fairy queen? A superhero, red and blue? magical witch flying on her broom. Tell me, are you ready for some fun? Halloween night, here we go. Ding dong, trick or treat, walking up and down the street. Halloween night is way too cool. Ding dong, trick or treat.